Hola, bienvenidos a un nuevo video. Welcome to a new video. Today we are gonna learn the past. We are gonna start learning the past and we are gonna learn the verb that everybody struggles with. That is the Pretérito Indefinido. As always, I will leave on my website all the information so you can check it, exercises to make, examples, questions so you can reply and then practice, but always focus and follow how I say. First the regulars, practice them, then irregulars, practice them, and then combine them all, talking about your life or anything that you have done. And that's it. Let's go to it. Vamos.
First thing that we need to see is when to use this verb. This verb, we use it to talk about the past, but it's an action, and it has to be an action, not a description. An action that you do only once in the past. So it has to be something that you've done in the past, but it has no relation, has nothing to do with the present. They are not related to today. So for example, yesterday I went to the cinema. Yesterday I finished, and that's it. Nothing related to today. Why is this? What is very important is because if it is related to today, we use another verb. And if it is a description, we use another verb. So for now, just know it is something that you do only once, just once in the past, and it's not related to today. So it's going to be, as we say here, so it's going to be expressions like yesterday, the day before yesterday, last night, anoche, last night, la noche, the night, esta noche, this night. Very important. Anoche means last night. El otro día, the other day, la semana pasada, el mes pasado, el año pasado. So it's something that you did in the past, nothing related to today. And something very, very important here, please take note of this. So, hace 4 días, this means 4 days ago. So it's the same as in English, the only difference is that we put the hace at the start. So we say ago 4 days. So please don't say 4 días hace, because I have many students and we always have to correct this. 4 días hace doesn't exist, it doesn't make sense for us, it sounds very weird. It is hace 4 días, hace 3 años, hace 2 semanas. So 2 weeks ago, 3 years ago. Then a specific date, el 25 de junio, el martes, el domingo. Please, again, take note of this. That's why I highlight this, because it is el martes. We don't say en martes. No. El martes. El 25 de junio. But then we do say en 2005, en agosto. Years and months, we do say en and seasons. But the rest, we say el. Okay? So how do they work the regulars? Well, basically it is like the present, it's the same method. So what do? We remove the ar, we remove the and we remove the ir from the infinitive, and then we complete with the endings. So for example, imagine that is empezar. Empezar. So that we have here the AR. So we remove the AR. And then we include the endings, hasta, o. But what happens here? It is not said. Please, this is a typical mistake. Said and e doesn't exist in Spanish. Said and e and said and I doesn't exist. Only exists if it is a word from another language, like for example, fen, sen. It does exist, but it's not a word from Spanish, it's from another language, and that's why we keep it. But said and e and said and I doesn't exist in Spanish. The only option is with a sí, not a said, a sí. That's why we say empecé. It's not with a said, doesn't exist, okay? But then the rest, it is with a said. Empezaste, empezó, empezamos, empezasteis, empezaron. Always said, with the exception of empecé, that is with a C, because said, y, said, I doesn't exist in Spanish. It's the same with ir. So for example, let's say beber. We remove er and then we include the endings. So yo bebí, tú bebiste, él bebió, bebimos, bebisteis, bebieron. Same with ir. For example, escribir. Yo escribí, tú escribiste, él escribió, escribimos, escribisteis, escribieron. Okay, so it's just completing like in the present. It is the same thing. What it is confusing for students that the O is he and E is I, which is the opposite to the present. So many people, when they start learning the past, they will be like, empezó. No, that's I. And I said, no, that's he. It is true. It is he. But as it is the opposite to the present, it is very confusing, the start. But it is little by little. Once you understand that it's just removing and adding and ending, we go to exercises and we just focus on regulars. For now, we are going to focus just on regulars so you understand the endings, okay? So we do a few exercises, completing questions so you know how to make questions in the past. It's basically, as I said on my video, the questions in Spanish is the phrase, the same phrase, but we just change the tone. So we will say, viajaste a la playa el fin de semana pasado. That's I'm affirming. But if you want to make a question, viajaste a la playa el fin de semana pasado? So it's the same, okay? Then after we do the exercises a few times and we understand the endings, we try and speak about us, okay? So, for example, ¿comió Juan contigo ayer? No, Juan no comió conmigo. ¿Viajaste el verano pasado a Madrid? No, no viajé a Madrid, viajé a Valencia. Okay, so you ask yourself questions about people that you know or about yourself or things that you did. You have here examples of verbs, so you try to make phrases. For example, ayer comí en un restaurante italiano con mi amiga María. O, for example, el año pasado estudié francés, pero ahora ya no estudio. So you make phrases that you can say to someone, and then when you talk to someone, you already know how to say it. Try to make like phrases that they are real, so you already know how to say them in Spanish and you're prepared to talk to someone. Once you understand the regulars, give it a day, understand the regulars, make phrases, because it's very useful. It doesn't mean that you don't know the past. We just need to focus first on that, and then we go to regulars.
So I'm here editing now. I'm editing the video and I just realized that it's too long. And I'm going to divide it by regulars and irregulars. So I force you to just see regulars. And then in the next video, you see regulars and you focus on them. Please just try and focus on regulars for now. And then you go to irregulars. I'm sorry because I look very, very sick. But it's just I have a massive hangover. It's not that I'm sick. And that's all. I hope I was clear enough in the video. I hope you understood it. Any doubt about my content, you can say it to me on the comments. As always, you have all the material on my website, exercises, examples of different phrases that you can create your own. And that's it. Please create your own. That's how you will learn Spanish and how you become fluent in Spanish. Just practicing and making phrases that you know you're going to use. As well, you have all the material, beginner, advanced, all my videos. I always highlight the vocabulary that I know many of my students don't know, so you can learn them then after exercises. So you can go on my website, checking all the content that I have, and that's it. Well, if you liked it, please give a thumbs up, subscribe, because I will be doing more videos like this. And I see you very soon. Muchas gracias y muchos besos.
Días hace, and it's like, siempre pasa un avión cuando estoy grabando y tengo que parar porque el ruido es enorme. O sea, pasa muy cerca los aviones. Es increíble. Vale, perfecto. Joder. Vale.